This is an intensive care unit where clinicians must wear the highest level of protective clothing if they're treating COVID-19 patients. Goggles, masks and long-sleeved gowns. But reports that some NHS trusts are running out of protective equipment has caused huge concern. Today the government acknowledged the problem.
There is, of course, a global supply issue. Everyone is trying to get access to PPE, and you'll have seen the Health Secretary announce some days ago a plan that we have in terms of more manufacturing in the UK. We need to be on top of it. That is why we're working night and day in terms of making sure we procure more PPE, but then also expand the manufacture here in the UK itself.
So serious the issue of getting hold of stock, the government told NHS staff tonight to start reusing what they have. In new guidance published today, the Department of Health admits there would need to be some compromise to optimise the supply of PPE in times of extreme shortages, and admits changes do not reflect the Health and Safety Executive's standard approach, but suggests the reuse of surgical gowns as well as the use of lab coats or long-sleeved patient gowns. Some NHS staff already concerned about a lack of PPE are dismayed.
Healthcare workers, the morale is not good. They are very, very scared. They are worried. And what we're hoping is that the government will get a grip of the situation and that they will get hold of more gowns. And despite the fact that we know there's a world shortage, that those gowns will come in and they will be made available for staff.
Gowns are vital for frontline staff to minimise the risk of infection. Health workers have for days been warning of shortages, and one intensive care consultant told me reusing gowns designed for single use isn't always safe.
What hasn't happened, I assume, is that equipment hasn't gone through the vigorous testing to be washed and reused. So, you have to err on the side of caution. And what will be really important for reusing equipment is if there's any signs that it is degraded in any way when it has been washed, then it shouldn't be used.
The government insists reusing protective clothing is only a temporary measure until supply issues are resolved. But promises have been made before, and patience, as well as PPE, really is running out.